We're recording. Go ahead.
My people.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. So first, I want you to tell us your first name and how you spell it.
All right. My name is Cade. C-A-D-E. All right.
All right. So, Cade, tell us what was the best part of the trip for you?
I would say the best part of the trip was either between the ministry or just actually developing relationships with the people you worked with. I mean, being able to reach out to people and actually see God move through the situations and the words you speak is interesting, but also seeing the relationships God can develop between people who believe in Him together is pretty astounding, thinking about you're connecting with people halfway across the world. So.
Right, that's great. What was the hardest part of the trip for you?
I would say the hardest part of the trip was definitely rejection when you're doing street ministry. Because, you know, the people are rejecting, like, Jesus' sacrifice at that moment. And not just, like, you, yourself. When you go out and actually minister to people, that was a hard part. Because you put yourself so vulnerable out to that person. You're pouring yourself out. You're pouring everything you have into that person. And you're really praying that God moves through that situation. Because, honestly, anything we do to speak to the people is useless unless the Holy Spirit moves in. So, being at that moment of rejection and that moment where you're just trying to push and push and push, it's a difficult moment. And it really can, like, bring you into despair. But the absolute best part about that is knowing that that despair can either encourage you to go further into that ministry or you could shrink back. And you don't want to shrink back. You actually want to use that to encourage you. So, yeah.
Good. What was the part, or what about the trip had the most impact on you?
I would say the thing that had the most impact for me would definitely be the ministry. The rejection was definitely the biggest part of it because I did ministry before, street ministry here and in prior mission trips, but this mission trip really tested me because we went out like crazy amounts of people. We nonstop, we went like across the street to this person and then in front of this building to another person. And it was just nonstop speaking to people about like God's love and the sacrifice that Jesus had for them. So it really tested you like with endurance, speaking to them, but it also really like showed the strength you need to have in God in order to keep up with it. And like I said, the desperation in actually reaching out to the person is strong, like inside of yourself. So that's probably the most influential part.
That's good. Anything else you want to tell us about? Any other experiences? Anything funny that happened, or anything else you want to tell us?
You've probably heard about scorpions in showers multiple times, frogs, anything like that. I mean, it's a jungle out there, honestly. It's hot, it's humid. I mean, I don't know. As long as I have a nice shower waiting for me when I get back, I'm perfectly happy. But still, it was some tough situations out there. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. Anything else?
That's it.
That it?
Yeah,
All right. Good job.